a lot of our clients, they think that if they're going to join a firm, they're just going to lose control of their work-life balance. Like, what's been your experience since you joined since you joined a firm? Has your work-life balance lost control, or have you gained control?
Well, clearly it's been a revelation for me. Being a solo practitioner basically for 40 plus years. And I heard you earlier on about taking vacations and going away. As a solo practitioner, it's very hard to do that. Now I have a work life I could do. I mean, I work from home, and I can thank the pandemic for that. And it's given me the ability to do my work, to do what I need to do, and enjoy my life, enjoy my grandkids. It's been terrific for me.
So Harold, let's talk a little more on this, because when you and I originally met, right? Like, you're very physically fit, right? Like, so you would start your day, work out, you'd be in the office, right? You'd be supervising, like, how many paralegals would you be supervising when you were
Uh,
running?
five paralegals
Right. And they're coming into your office all the time,
all the
asking
time.
you, right? Hucking you for this, hucking you for that, right? And then once you join Spady Liana, like, and understanding the pandemic happened, right? So like you now work from home, but even virtually now, how much are you getting hucked by paralegals, other lawyers?
I'm not. That's the beauty. I mean, they're the paralegals answer to the lawyers they work with. They're not me, because I really don't get into the day-to-day nitty-gritty operation of the law firm that I used to have to do. My role for Spady has been basically marketing and client development, which is what I've always done for 40 plus years. So it's been great, because now I can focus on that and not be bothered by, as I had in my practice, paralegals coming into my office every 10 minutes. So it's been terrific for me.
And also, like, you're in New York, so it's a lot. When I work with clients in California, I always struggle, or like southern kind of states, like good weather states. It's so much easier when people from New York to like say, "Oh, well, didn't you always want to aspire to be in Florida, or someplace warmer in the wintertime?" So like that's you now too, right? I mean, like, the fact in terms of like losing control, like you're in Florida how many months out of the year?
4.5, and it's great because I can do the same thing I'm doing here while my family and colleagues are freezing their behinds off up in New York. So it's great. I mean, Florida in the wintertime is a great place to be, and it works out very well. I have an office in my apartment, and I could be there right now, and you wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know if I'm here or there.
And we say that all the time, right? I mean, like, no one would have ever wanted the pandemic to happen, right? But the fact that we live in this Zoom world where, and you and I have talked about this before, you can be on a Zoom meeting and then you can go for a swim or go for a walk in your shorts, and it's February 3rd.
You're 100% right. And Zoom has created, I mean, I'm meeting clients now that I never would have met without Zoom. They're all over the country. They're in Europe. It's unbelievable. So it's really, and you're right. I can get off the Zoom and go out and when I'm in Florida, and go out to my pool and swim and just relax.
So just getting back to that question of the concern about work-life balance, which ties into the boss, right? Because many of my clients, they think that all of a sudden they're going to be boxed into having to work 1,500 to 2,000 billable hours, and they're going to lose all types of control. So, like, just if you could just share with us again, Harold, I mean, like your thoughts on that and your experience.
Well, look, when you're thinking about selling your practice, you have to think about not wanting to do that. I mean, you've been doing that for all your career, and now it's time to let somebody else do that. So, I mean, you have to go into this, sales process thinking that you're not going to do that on a daily basis like you used to do, and you're going to just enjoy a little bit more of your life that you didn't do while you were worrying about rent and payroll and all the other admin stuff that practitioner has to worry about.